Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about keeping our bones strong and healthy. Because let's face it, strong bones are the foundation for everything we do. From chasing after our kids or grandkids to rocking that new dance move at a party. Your diet plays a crucial role in maintaining good bone health, so it's important to be mindful of what you eat. Because let's face it, strong bones are the foundation for everything we do. From rocking that new dance move to chasing after the grandkids, or the ice cream truck, no judgment. But listen up, even though our bodies are amazing machines, they're not invincible. Certain foods can actually weaken our bones over time. So ditch the mystery and confusion, because today we're busting some myths and revealing the sneaky culprits that might be harming your bone health. As we get older, bone health becomes a bigger concern. We all know calcium is super important for bones, but did you know there are certain foods that can actually hinder our bone health? Don't worry, it's not all doom and gloom. By being mindful of what we eat, we can give our bones the best possible chance to stay strong. So grab a cup of tea, preferably not super sugary, we'll get to that in a bit, and let's dive into the not-so-bone-friendly food list. First up on our list, salty snacks. We all know they're delicious, but unfortunately, excessive sodium intake can be a culprit in bone loss. Why? Because when we consume too much salt, our bodies try to flush it out through urine. And guess what it takes with it? Yep, calcium, the very thing our bones need. So next time you're craving a salty snack, try opting for air-popped popcorn with a sprinkle of herbs or some roasted chickpeas for a satisfying crunch. Next on the list is excessive protein, especially animal protein. Now don't ditch the protein entirely. Our bodies do need it. But studies suggest that a very high protein diet, particularly from animal sources, can increase the amount of acid in our bodies. Our bodies then try to neutralize this acidity by pulling calcium from our bones. So the key is balance. Include lean protein sources like fish, chicken, or beans in your diet, but don't overdo it. Speaking of things to avoid overdoing, let's talk about sugary drinks and processed foods. These guys are often loaded with sugar and refined carbohydrates, which can create inflammation in the body. And guess what doesn't love inflammation? Our bones! So ditch the sugary sodas and juices and limit processed snacks like chips and cookies. Instead, quench your thirst with water. It's amazing for your bones too. And reach for whole fruits for a natural sweetness that won't wreak havoc on your bones. Now, some of you might be surprised to see this next one, but spinach can be a bit of a double-edged sword for bone health. While it's packed with nutrients, it also contains a high amount of oxalates. These oxalates can bind to calcium in the digestive system, making it harder for our bodies to absorb it. So if you love spinach, like me, enjoy it in moderation, and maybe pair it with a calcium-rich food like cheese or yogurt to help with absorption. Finally, let's talk about caffeine and alcohol. While a cup of coffee or tea in the morning is perfectly fine, excessive caffeine intake can interfere with calcium absorption. So take it easy on the lattes and espressos throughout the day. And while a glass of wine with dinner can be enjoyable, heavy alcohol consumption can weaken bones and increase your risk of fractures. Moderation is key. Remember, this isn't about complete deprivation. It's about being mindful of what we eat and making smart choices most of the time. There are plenty of delicious and bone-loving foods you can incorporate into your diet. Here are some tips for keeping your bones strong. Load up on fruits and vegetables. They're packed with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that support bone health. Don't forget the calcium. Dairy products like yogurt and cheese are great sources of calcium, but don't forget about leafy greens, tofu, and fortified plant-based milks. Get enough vitamin D. Vitamin D helps your body absorb calcium. Aim for some sunshine exposure each day, and consider a vitamin D supplement if needed. Weight-bearing exercise. Exercise is crucial for bone health. Activities like walking, running, dancing, and weight training can help build and maintain strong bones. By incorporating these tips and ditching the bone-hindering foods, you can take charge of your bone health and keep your body strong and healthy for years to come. Remember, strong bones are the foundation for an active and fulfilling life. So let's give them the love and care they deserve.